Hi, my name is Kelly Shepard. I am a marketing and communications professional with over 20 years of experience working with internationally and nationally recognized individuals and organizations. In this video, I'm reviewing the Jaguar rebrand. The short of it, I don't think it was a good idea, but the long of it, time will tell. I'm going to start by reviewing just a little bit of Jaguar's history, brand-wise. As you'll see, the logo has definitely transformed over the years. I didn't know this until I was doing the research for this, but Jaguar was actually a motor sidecar company for a little while before they switched totally over to motor vehicles. Very interesting. But anyway, you'll see that the logo, once it became Jaguar, it had always had some boldness to it. And it always had the Jaguar icon or symbol over the name of the company. As you'll see, from 2001 to 2012, the company added a little bit of space in between the letters in the word, but it still exhibited the elegance that it needed to exhibit. It exuded sophistication. And then in 2012, they brought the lettering a little more close together, and gave it a more 3D effect to catch up with the times. And now we've only had that Jaguar symbol for 12 years before transforming into what it is today. Just for a little bit of brand background, in the 50s, so 70 plus years ago, the brand itself, they basically told you what they wanted to exude. Grace, space, pace. And each word resonated with each variation of the car, or each model of the car. Now, fast forward from the 50s to the early 2000s, and we have a Jaguar commercial that features Sting's Desert Rose song. In early 2000s, he was making a comeback, and I remember that song, telling my age here. But in that commercial, it's sleek. It exuded grace. It gave space. He was in the back seat. And it gave us pace with speed. So Jaguar continued with grace, space, and pace. I'll even share a different video, a different commercial where the wife gifts her husband a Jaguar. And, Jaguar is something that has always been thought of as inaccessible, luxurious, elegant. It exuded confidence. And so this man, who probably had the dream of having a Jaguar, passes out. He got his dream. So now, going back to this new 2024 commercial that debuted a little over a month ago. Side note, just quick, probably petty side notes, I guess. Jaguar has disabled the like-dislike function on its commercial. And this commercial received 3.5 million views. And if I recall correctly, the comments are disabled. That should give you plenty of indication of what the public reception was of this new Jaguar. You'll notice in the commercial, we see a lot of color, something that we didn't really see with other Jaguar commercials. In fact, the brightest thing we just saw in that previous commercial right after the Sting one was the ribbon tied around the Jaguar hood ornament. So that should let us know that this particular brand, unless it was a gift, it wasn't really trying to overpower the elegance, the sleekness of the vehicle with a bunch of vivid, flamboyant coloring. So here's the thing. This commercial, it basically embraces individuality, delete ordinary, live vivid. At the end it says copy nothing. But to me, it copies everything. I see a lot of brands use the all lowercase approach. There's a brand called Makesy. that uses all lowercase in its branding. That's what this reminds me of. Although Makesy actually comes off a bit bolder because they use a bolder font, so it comes off with more confidence. Jaguar has elected for a thinner font. The new logo just to me does not exude any confidence, and it also gives me all over the place. It makes me think it doesn't know what it wants to be. It's alternating between uppercase and lowercase lettering, which lets me know that you're not confident. Another thing to cover very quickly about this rebrand was the launch of the Type 00 cars that debuted in Miami. And I'd like to note that the like-dislike feature has also been disabled on this particular video, and it appears to only have around about 354,000 or so views, 10% of the commercial that received all the backlash. So the PR of it is not PRing, for lack of a better way to put it. In my opinion, the debut of these cars should have received just as many views as the debut of the Carless commercial. But I digress. The new cars, they are nothing like their predecessors, and they look like Teslas with curves. The Tesla trucks, but with curves. That's what that looks like to me. Something that you'll notice is that the iconic Jaguar hood ornament is missing. If I'm driving a Jaguar, I want that hood ornament. So I also wondered, how was stock doing? I remember hearing that there was a little bit of a drop in stock. So I decided to check out marketwatch.com and this is not an ad, but I decided to check out this website to see how the stock was doing, and I decided to go back 3 months prior to the rebrand. And you'll notice before the rebrand debuted, stock 3 months ago was at $965, and as of the day I pulled this was actually December 28th when I pulled this, and it was at $750.55 according to MarketWatch. I decided to go ahead and pull it again today. Today is Monday, December 30th, 2024, and it was at $734, and I'm rounding up. If you enjoy this video, please like, share, and leave a comment below.